All right, so data modeling is a fundamental concept in Power BI. It's simply defined as making the data you use in Power BI to be as accurate and intentional as possible. Okay, it is actually a series of processes. All you're trying to do is to ensure that the data is accurate, clean, and then you're making it very intentional as possible. Okay, so in this lesson, we are going to be talking about working with tables. Working in table is also a fundamental aspect of data modeling. So we'll be working with formatting some of the columns in the orders table particularly, work with the orders table particularly, and then see how to format it. And then we are going to look at it. Let's look at that table, the table view. Look at the table view, and then you can see we're going to be performing some modeling. You want to see how to like perform some modeling, working with the tables here. Okay, so we have our orders table selected already. I'm selecting my orders table, and that's that. So we're going to perform some of the following formatting changes, and they include, we're going to be formatting the discount columns as percentage, we'll format unit price and shipping price, and we'll format them as currency, and then we're going to be doing all these things right in the Power BI desktop. We don't need to go to the Power Query Editor. Now, there's something you should learn here. You can use the Power Query Editor to do some deeper transformation. You can also use the Power BI desktop to perform some other transformation, right? So I don't need to go to the Power Query Editor to perform this transformation. All right, so the first thing we're going to be doing is to format the discount column. All right, so I went to expand my orders table, like so. Then I look for my discount column. Notice that when I click on the fuse pane here, and then I'm clicking on the discount column, it pops here. What we're going to be doing is this. I'm going to be adding a percentage. I want this to be to return as a percentage, the discount column here to return as percentage. I simply go up and then click on this, and that will return, it will return that entire column as a percentage. All right, so that's done for us. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing is to change the decimal place to 0, okay? I'm going to change the decimal place of that to 0. So we have these are decimal places 2 already. Let's make it to be 0. Oh, that's 3. No, no. All right. So we have changed it to 0. The next thing we're going to be dealing with is the unit price column. So I'm going to select my unit price column and perform some formatting there as well. Now what I want to do is to add a dollar sign in front of the unit price column like this. Now if you click on this drop down, you're going to find other currencies. Now we're looking for the dollar sign, and just simply going to click here, and then dollar sign will be added to in front of our unit price. We're going to perform the same thing and to the shipping cost. Shipping cost is also in dollars. Select the column. Okay, dollars. Okay, that's perfect. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing, we're going to format our orders date. Orders date. All right, so let us move straight to our orders date. I click on my orders date from a fuse pane, and it takes me straight to my orders date. And there's something I'm going to do. I want to change the formatting, the arrangement of my order dates now. So we move down here where we have this, and now I want to choose how the values in the orders date should be represented. Okay, clicking down on this drop down, I'm going to select this one that says 14 March 2001, like this, and the format to be run for us. Okay. 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 All right. So I think I think that's affected. Okay. Okay, that's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, and we're going to apply the same format on the ship date. Okay. We have the other state, we have the ship date, and then let's see how to apply the same format there. Click this one down and then Mat 15. Okay, that also has been applied. All right, the next thing we're going to be doing is to categorize some location fields for mapping purposes. All right, now we have region, we have cities, we have state, we have postal code fields on as a data set. All right, then when you learn in future how to make visualizations from report pages, there are mapping visualizations that will give more data about location of these location columns as categorized. All right, so we are going to select anything on the region column. Let's get to our region column here. Okay, we have a region column like this. We're going to go to the properties pane and then coming down here where we have this ellipse, dot, 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 click on that. Okay. So we have uncategorized. We leave it like that. Okay, let's click the drop down and see. Okay, I was expecting to see region here. So I categorize that column as region. But we don't have region here, so I'm going to leave that one like that. The next one we're going to be dealing with is a state. So I select my state column. I go to my properties again. And then data categories, I want to categorize is as a state or province. And voila, that will happen. Now, take notice of this world icon right in front of that field. Okay, the next one will be city. I click on city, get my properties, then categorize it under city. Okay, the next one we have. Okay, then we have postal code. Of course, you know, this is going to be categorized under postal code. Okay, and that's that. All right, so this one will play out when we start doing visualizations and then some visual that has to do with mapping. We want to do some mapping to our visualization. You're going to see how this is going to play out. Okay, so that's the side of our class today. See you in the next video.